दर्द को सुनिए, उनकी व्यथा को सुनिए.
Amid intense protests in the parliament, on the streets, and on social media, the Transgender Amendment Bill 2026 has gotten the President's assent, and it is now on the way to become an act.
Look for community, seek family in like queer spaces or like family outside of your biological family. And even if the government is against us, like we can form our own safe spaces, our own spaces of support where like we can extend medical help, we can extend like other sorts of support as a community, and we don't need to rely on the government. And anyway, the government is doing like jack all in terms of a lot of spaces. So like as long as we have each other and we can find each other in various spaces, I think we can stand strong.
To the queer community, this is being seen as a rollback of their rights, which they previously enjoyed thanks to the 2014 NALSA judgment, when the Supreme Court upheld a simple yet profound concept. Your gender belongs to you. No medical tests, no external approvals required, only your own assessment of yourself.
We want this bill to be taken back. We want the provisions provided in NALSA to be applied. We want any crimes that are being committed against trans persons to be treated as similar as they are treated against any person. No 2-year jail, but how do you treat every other criminal? You should treat every transphobic criminal the same way. That is our basic demand. We demand horizontal reservation for transgender persons because we live with multiple marginalities of caste, of disability, of faith, and we need reservations to get anywhere as it is our right.
Previously, a person could approach a magistrate and declare their identity. This is who I am. But now, a medical board's decision, a bunch of unknown faces tasked with investigating and verifying something extremely personal might determine one's identity. However, for the government, it is to help identify genuine oppressed persons, biologically transgender persons, and whom the benefits of the Act are intended to reach.
So the existing law, which Protection of Transgender Persons Act 2019 and the rules given in 2020, according to that, we are supposed to get scholarships for going to college, going to employment, support for housing, all of that, and healthcare like insurance and all of that. None of that is not really been, implemented.
The concerns about medical board identifying my gender is that the medical situation in this country is garbage. For 10 years, I walked around visiting psychiatrists from Nimhans, from everywhere, who told me that I am bipolar, I am borderline. They did not know what was affecting me because they did not have the awareness, because our medical institutions are not enough. There are very few medical professionals in this country who understand and recognize trans affirmative healthcare.
And so they fight, they protest, and they rage. And they plan to continue until the bill is taken back or their rights restored.
Any trans person's journey begins with self-identification. That's the whole premise of it, that you realize that you're trans and you begin at that acknowledgement, and everything begins with that. So even if somebody, the socio-cultural categories that they have recognized, even their journey begins similarly. The only thing by birth which they acknowledge, which is intersex, but beyond that, every other category, whether you're hijra or a kinner, most of them, their journey always begins with self-identification. So it's very strange that you would question the very basis of the identity itself. What is the idea behind it? I mean, the government can explain that. Even if it's a rights-based framework and you want to go by biological determinism, it's still a highly limited and self-contradictory way of operating.